I went out of my way specifically with the classes that I had because I felt it was really, really important, especially for students who don't get as much. And we know that we have some students who don't get as much at home. You really want to provide that boost. You really want to provide that because many of them are going off into the great beyond. And when they get there, they're going to be encountering all sorts of interesting ideas and all sorts of interesting values. And if they're not inoculated within the context of our classroom, they're never going to get it. And parenthetically, just a brief digression, when I taught Jewish history to sophomores, I would teach a unit on the beginnings of Christianity, specific with the dogmas and all of that. And I talked about what are the truths that are espoused and where's the Jewish perspective on those issues. How do we view original sin and things like that? Not getting into it right now. Why did I do it? Because I felt that 4 years from now, every student in my class would be on a college campus somewhere, not all of them being YU or Stern. And so they needed to know, they didn't need to know the answers necessarily, nor were they all going to be confronted by some type of missionary type activity. However, I wanted them to remember that in 10th grade, there was some rabbi type figure in their life who put out the issues in front of them, gave them what appeared to be a logical, cogent response, and so even if they don't remember what the response was, they had enough internal fortitude to be able to deflect the advance, so to speak. So that's a more extreme example dealing with, let's call it theology, but it does speak to the same issue of making sure that the Judaism really hits it, because we make most of our decisions as a combination, we know, but what really drives it? V'yadata hayom, it's got to be here for it to really take an impact, and we see that with Los Asura and other examples as well.